Okay, Pete, this is the way a lease works. A lease is designed so that at the end of the lease term, the vehicle is worth what the residual is. So that residual is basically what the bank's best guess at the time you lease, their best guess what the vehicle will be worth at that time. Now, with the current market and the value of cars going down, leasing is really going to give some big hits to many of the leasing companies, some of which have already gotten out of the leasing game. General Motors, Chrysler, Wells Fargo no longer offer leasing programs, and they are anticipating some heavy losses due to the current value of vehicles. Now, if you were to just give them the vehicle back, you would have to pay all of the remaining payments plus any early termination fees. There's no way around that part, so it kind of sounds like you would be better off, instead of sending them all them payments and not using the car to drive, go ahead and make the payments until the end of the lease term. In other words, if you're going to pay the dough, you might as well ride the hoe. The thing is to remember, though, is that when you hit the end of that lease term, you look at the residual value versus what the value of the vehicle actually is at that time, and you will see that more than likely that the bank will be taking back a vehicle that has a residual of $20,000. I'm just pulling a number out, and the vehicle is worth $15,000. That's what's going to be happening with a lot of financial institutions here coming up on these leases. I hope, by the way, you did not lease longer than 36 months, maybe 39 at the most. 48 would be stretching it. 60 would have been a huge mistake. At any rate, you should be fine on that, because at the end of the lease term, you can just walk away from that, less any excess mileage or damage beyond the normal wear and tear. Again, one thing about going the end of the lease term, you do not have to pay any early termination fees. So I hope that kind of wraps it up for you, or puts it in a nutshell. Best advice being, from what you're telling me, is that you're better off writing the lease out. Now, unless there was a large cap reduction or down payment at the time of the lease signing, chances are pretty good that right now you would be something that we call upside down. And don't feel bad, I'm in leases myself on a Highlander and a Camry that's all loaded up to the gills. Our next two leases will probably be Corollas. So at any rate, I hope that helps you, bro. Tomorrow night, Potland and the Utards. No, last night we got beat by Pot. No, what the heck, that was 2 games ago. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm done. Bye-bye.